Good evening, race fans. We're live here tonight for the Apex eSeries Showdown Championship night. This is the season finale right here. We have 4 drivers walking in, with only 1 driver walking out, laying claim to the championship. Last season, Chris McLean ended up bringing home the trophy. This season, regular season champion was Jonah Colbert, number 31. Who's going to be the champion tonight? You got Jonah Colbert, Chris McLean, Chris Bedwell, or Eddie Smith. 4 drivers that have won every race so far this season. Nobody outside that 4 has won a race. So I think it's only fitting that they are the championship 4 coming into tonight's event. Season finale. I'm joined by Mr. Jason Ramon. Jason, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing good. Looking forward to a good night of racing, championship race, and I mean, everything you've raced for, everything you've worked for all season is it comes down to here, and it's go time. There's no give or take here tonight for the championship 4, as they're all going for the same airspace, same space on track, and the same outcome of holding up that trophy.
You are exactly right. And now we know in these playoff formats, look back, just rewind back to last week. At one point in that race, it looked like number 87 of Eddie Smith was going to be on the outside looking in championship 4. And he was able to battle through quite a bit of adversity, and was able to punch his ticket into the championship 4 by virtue of points. So basically, it's up to whoever can basically have the will to not lose tonight, right? I mean, if you get involved in something early, you got to stick it out, because all you have to do, you don't even have to win tonight. You just have to be faster than your 3 other competitors. So, we would like to see a champion win, of course. I mean, they've done it 15 times already this season, so chances are high they probably will again. But, I mean, if you can think big picture, play chess, everybody else playing checkers, you realistically don't have to win tonight in order to win the championship.
Yeah, it's definitely one aspect that's you got to keep in mind. You know, obviously, if you're running second, you're outrunning all the other championship competitors. I wouldn't put myself in a bad position trying to go for the win and maybe wreck myself. But at the same time, you do have to just go. You can't really worry about where they're at. You got to just run your race, and I mean that's all you can do, right? You run your race, try your best, and see how it all works out for you.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Let's switch gears really quick. How much time we have? We have about 4 minutes left. We'll give you the honors to let you interview the first person, but if you will, we're going to wait for him actually to finish up the driver's meeting. I want to save Jonah and McLean for the final 2, just because McLean, last season champion, trying to go back to back, and Jonah, man, oh man, he's been so fast all season. He actually was a regular season points champion this season. So, see if he can go back to back in terms of regular season to the playoffs.
All right, I'll wait for them to maybe finish up their drivers meeting a little bit, give them some time. Well, we got 3 minutes left in practice, then we got qualifying.
Yeah, so look right now at those practice times. Look at your top 3: Smith, McLean, Colbert. And
look at the top 10.
And then,
they're all within a 10th.
Right. But it's funny how the top 3, now Bedwell's not there, but he's 100th off from being there. As Passons just went top of the board. Tracy Passons' fastest practice time so far. So now, we may have a dark horse contender for a race win tonight if Passons coming out turning laps like that. And I've noticed that my Trading Paints is still not updated all the way. But hoping that's just a product of people not rolling out on track.
Yeah, it's probably once they get into the truck and it'll refresh itself. I mean, Tracy's been fast all season. He just hasn't had the luck. I know there was maybe Auto Club. He led a good portion, and then unfortunately didn't get the finishing result he was looking for. But he's been fast. He's been there all season, so definitely someone to watch. See if he could be the first non-championship contender, non-playoff driver to win a race in the season.
While we're waiting for the drivers to disperse from the drivers meeting, let's give a look at these new Toyota front ends here, guys. Look at that Tundra. Got a facelift here this week on iRacing, and Bedwell's got a good looking truck this week too. Hit us with a little bit of a switch hit, and he's up into the wall a little bit. But that's why I love Kansas right there. So you're gonna have drivers on the high side. You're going to have drivers in the middle, and then, of course, you're going to have your catfishers on the bottom running right there by the apron. But I think to pass tonight, you're going to want to be up high. Now, I've said that before, and I was wrong. These trucks have a little bit less power than Xfinity cars, Cup cars, like I've raced here before. But I still think the high lane is going to be the preferred lane as this race goes on. I'm not even sure how many laps is tonight. How many laps do we got here tonight?
100.
100. All right, drivers are starting to get out of the drivers meeting, so we'll pull up Eddie Smith. Let you have a go at him, Raymond.
All right, Eddie. This is Jason, the 5 Kings Network booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's up?
So, the final race here tonight. It's all comes down to this one. You have 4 wins on the season. You have 15 starts, 14 top 5s, 14 top 10s. So talk about consistency. What do you gotta do here tonight to beat your competitors and get that championship?
You gotta keep track position. Gotta qualify on the pole. Whoever's out front will win this race. I hate to break it to the broadcast, but if somebody's leading with 20 laps to go and it goes green to the end, they'll be the one who wins with the way this combo is. So it's gonna be tough to maintain the track position. Hopefully you get a good starting spot because this is a terrible combo. One of maybe the worst. So not looking forward to tonight. It's going to be extremely frustrating trying to keep track position. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be there at the end. And if you are, you might have a shot. But it's going to be tough. So whoever gets the pole, I feel like's got it. But I posted in chat. I tell you, it's been a great season with Chris, both Chris's, Jonah. I think the best 4 drivers got in. And whoever wins, man, I wouldn't be disappointed at all. I would love to be the champion, but if any of the other 3 win it, man, I tell you, I'll be tickled pink because they definitely earned it and deserved it. So I think we all win tonight because whoever wins, wins the championship, they are definitely earning and deserving of it. So that's a good way to finish off a hell of a season. So
yeah, it really is. You guys have been you 4 have been the class of the field all season. I know we're hopping into qualifying, but real quick, who do you got to give a shout out to for that number 87 machine?
Well, first and foremost, man, I want to thank y'all for a great season of broadcasting, man. I tell you, it's been a lot of fun meeting y'all and getting to know you. I think y'all brought a really nice attitude to the broadcast, man, and I really enjoyed them and enjoyed having y'all be a part of it. So definitely appreciate y'all. I want to thank Aaron and all the Dirt Affliction guys, man. It's been a hell of a season. I've been glad to have made my way over here and join this group because last few races, I kind of let them go and just kind of look at the big picture of the whole season, and it's been some of the best racing that I've had in a long, long time. So just want to thank all them, all the admins, and all my competitors.
There you have it. That's Eddie Smith, driver of the 87. We'll let you get back down, qualify, and hopefully be talking to you later on after this race is all said and done.
All right, see you guys.
Later, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Eddie Smith coming in here tonight, number 87. Had an up and down roller coaster of a week, but he kept at it last week, and I think he still walked away with the top 5 finish, which allowed him to become part of the championship 4.
Yeah, I think he did, actually. I'm pretty sure last lap, maybe.
Who else do we have that's done qualifying? We'll pull up Jonah, even though I'm breaking my rule here. Jonah, I see you're still out on the track finishing up your qual laps. Tanner Martin in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Well, brother, we made it here to the end. And Jonah, buddy, you're one of them. One of the 4. 5 wins on the season, my dude. Coming into Kansas. What's the outlook tonight, buddy? What's it going to take to get that championship trophy?
Clean air and a little bit of luck, man. These other 3 guys are the 3 fastest dudes in the league, so I feel honored to be here. I love racing around all 3 of them. No matter who wins, man, they will have earned it. It's not going to be a fluke, that's for sure. So everybody's going to be fast. It's going to be an exciting race. Going to see some side by side, a lot of draft early on, but just about taking care of your truck, man, because any damage here will end your race. So gotta be clean, gotta be smart, and a little bit of luck on your side, and maybe you get a win.
Jonah, I haven't raced the trucks here. I had before, but it's been a long time. I've mainly ran Xfinity and Cup here. Hearing Eddie talk, he was basically outright saying last 20 laps it's going to be hard to pass. Is that because drivers going to be kind of up higher, or the trucks don't have enough power around here? What's your outlook?
So this track, the pavement on it's not super old, so it's not abrasive. It doesn't have the tire wear that, like, say, Atlanta does or any of those tracks. The setup's a little bit on the tight side, but dirty air with these trucks, especially with the 2022 bodies and the new specs they put on, dirty air is a big deal. So leaders can run wide open for a while, but the guys behind him are going to have some problems. The first guy in line probably won't feel it as bad, but the further back in the field you get, the worse the dirty air gets and tighter their truck will get. So it's going to be hard to move up and take care of the tires at the same time. So, yeah, you might see some guys make moves early and fall back with the tire wear, or you might see some guys take care of their stuff and move up late in the run. It just depends. Be interested to see how it works. It's going to be hard to pass, though, I'll tell you that.
Well, Jonah, you got the best spot in the house right now, buddy, sitting P1. Good luck to you, man, and maybe we'll be talking to you at the end of this thing, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir, Jonah. And congratulations, buddy, for real, on a good season.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that was number 31, Mr. JC there. Man, oh, man. I've heard definitely different than what I was expecting to hear. I figured Kansas would be a track with all kinds of opportunities to pass, but it is not looking like it thus far. We're waiting for our final 2 Championship 4 drivers to go out, but we still have other drivers out on the track. Garrett Kendrick just went P3 on the board, and Jesse Whittington just went out a little bit earlier. Number 29, Ford F-150. Or no, is he in a Ford? Tell me what he's in, actually. Jesse.
I think so.
Jesse was, well, he was second, but Alien Eddie in the Planner's truck just went top of the board. Aaron Adcock, P8, his first lap around the track. He's electing to run a little bit higher line here.
Well, the top of the 2 are tied lap time wise, so that shows how close these lap times truly are.
Whoa. That's crazy.
It's been like the past 3 weeks the top 2 have been tied. I swear, it's like every week.
You can tell they're wide open then. If all the times are that close to each other, everybody's just wide open. Because we're actually on board with Mr. Kinder right now. Going to practice pit stops right here, it looks like.
Oh. Yeah, it definitely probably would have wrecked. I would have slowed up way before entry of 3. I'm not good at a green flag or fast-paced pit stops. Is that Justin Miller spotting in our sighting?
Yes.
26 machine?
It is indeed. I saw Bedwell out on track. Finish his laps.
I
know he's out there now.
know.
Here's a championship
I like
contender.
that truck.
Yes, I did too. 95 Bedwell. First lap around. Good enough for P6 as McLean just went to P3. Let's see if old Bedwell can break in the top 4 and have all Championship 4 drivers starting 1, 2, 3, and 4. And he cannot. He's going to practice pitting as well.
Hey, it's probably going to be something they're going to need tonight, so it's probably a smart thing to practice it now instead of going in blind.
I've noticed Bedwell during practice, He was the one driver that was broke away from the top 3. And now I'm not throwing any shade at all because practice time, qualifying time, it's not really going to matter. But I noticed during practice, Bedwell was 6th on the chart. Qualifying, he's 6th on the chart. So that may tell me Bedwell may not have the short run speed to launch with everybody. But if we know anything about the 95 of Chris Bedwell, he's going to have the long run speed, right? So him being starting 6th, not there with his competition, he might just be able to ride and just kind of chill out and then let the race come to him. He might be in a money spot, honestly. If I'm not, I mean, I would prefer, honestly, to be the pole sitter, of course, but at least he's not too far back. He's going to start in P6 as it stands right now. And speaking of Bedwell, see if we can find him real quick. I'll take the honors on this one. I like old Bedwell. Mr. Bedwell, you got Tanner Martin in the booth. You got a copy?
Got a copy, Tanner. What's up?
Well, how's it going tonight, buddy? You got the championship night at Kansas. Brother, I noticed, and I just hit on it. During practice, you were sitting about in that P5, P6 range. You qualified 6th, so you see your competition. They're sitting 1, 2, and 3. But, like I said, Bedwell is known to have long run speed. You like where you're sitting at right now? When you're looking at them as far as comparing short run speed to what maybe you have long run speed at a track like Kansas?
I don't know yet. We'll see. I definitely think it's going to help me save some tires running around 4th and 5th. Now it's a long race. I have a feeling we might go green for a little while. So I'm hoping it's all green flag and we can get them on green flag stops and long runs, because I think that's where we're really going to shine. Yeah, we'll see what happens. These guys are talking, so it's hard to focus.
I got you. Now, what I was saying when I said that was, like, if I was running 5th or 6th, I'm going to kind of chill out a little bit, right? But if I'm running 2nd right there behind the leader, I'm going to try to match his pace, and I'm going to try to take that lead. So you might just be in the best seat in the house right now to kind of just ride, let the race come to you. But, I mean, Bedwell, it's been an impressive race, or been an impressive season, and these playoffs for you have been out of this world. You've had a great run during these playoffs. So we'll be calling action tonight, Bedwell, maybe talking to you here at the end, holding up a championship trophy.
I hope so. If I don't talk to you, thanks for everything you guys did. You did a great job this season. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris. Have a good night, buddy, and good luck.
Thanks, you too.
All righty, and then there was one. I don't know if I moved him to the right team or not. I think I did.
I think so. I don't know.
I think that's where he came from, at least. So, all right,
Yeah,
and then there was one. He's trying to go like Drake said, back to back. Won the championship last season. Walked away with a disgustingly awesome custom Kyle Roberts leather wallet. I'm not sure what they're offering up this season, or if there's anything offered like that. But he also, this season, he walked away with a free game or two, courtesy from thebuttkicker.com. We reached out and got sponsorship of one of these races, and I think it was Bristol. We said whoever won that race is going to win a game or two, and now he should have his game or two. Like, that was shipped out a while back. We'll find out right now. Oh, champ. This is Tanner Moore in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
So, McLean, first things first, we were just talking about it. Did your game or two ever come from the butt kicker?
That was actually going to be the first thing I talked to you about. Yeah, I got it finally. They sent it to my old address, but I finally got it. And I hadn't had a chance. I just got it a couple days ago. I hadn't had a chance to hook it up yet, but yeah, I got it. Got my hands.
You just got it a couple days ago?
They sent it to my. I ain't been long moved, and they sent it to my old address for some reason. I don't know, something with the post office. Even though it had the right address on it, I don't really know why. But actually, I still know the people that bought my house, so they called me and I went down there and got it.
Nice. Now they're kind of a pain to hook up, Chris. I can't lie. Now I'll ask this, and then we'll send it over to Jason and talk about the season. Are you sitting in like a rig, or is it like a custom rig that you built?
No, I have a Bodo Revolution rig, triple screen, or 4 screens, but I got triple MSI monitors.
You'll be good then. You'll be good. It'll mount to the bottom, no problem. See, we built this one, right? And we wasn't building it with a butt kicker to go underneath it in mind when we built it. So
right.
I've had 3 of them sent here and hadn't got to keep one of them yet. So, But oh well.
If it wasn't for this championship race, I'd already have it hooked up. But I wasn't changing anything until we get this out of the way.
Right. All right, Jason Raymond, you have the honors to talk to last season champion. Going to try to go back to back.
All right, well, I know he has a copy, so I'm not even going to go through that whole spiel. Yeah, so as Sanders said, trying to go back to back here tonight. Got 100 laps at Kansas. You've been super strong all season long with 4 wins on the season. What's your outlook going into tonight? What do you need to do in order to be sitting top dog?
Well, the first thing I needed to do was put it on the pole and qualifying, but I touched the apron a little bit there in 4 and just hurt me just enough. But I still don't know if I'd have quite got there, but it'd have been real close. So that's out the window already. But really, just clean air. Clean air at this track is key. I'm gonna just try to be patient. Just see if I can just ride with Eddie and Jonah since we top 3, and see if we can pull away from the field, get a little distance there, and then maybe race it out there at the end. And I got a little trick in my pocket, but I'm gonna hold that for after the race. We'll talk about that.
After the race? Yeah, you got a trick in your pocket, but I'm interested to see what this is now. But
yeah, I can't give out all my secrets. They might be listening.
Well, I'm interested to see if I find out. Cool. If not, well, it really was a trick then. But you got 45 seconds left in the warm-up, getting ready to go green flag racing after. So who do you got to think on that number 5 machine?
Yeah, man, just got to give a big shout-out to all my teammates over at Poe, man. A lot of support over there with them guys, and I also want to say big congratulations to the other drivers, you know, Bedwell and Eddie Smith, Jonah Colbert. They put on a hell of a season, and I'm glad to be up here doing battle with them, and hopefully we can put on a good show for the fans.
Yeah, it's definitely been the top 4 all season long, but we'll let you get back down to your race team, talk it out a little bit, and hopefully be talking to you at the end when this race is all done. Yeah,
I hope so. I got my hands full because this is where Eddie and Jonah tend to shine, these mile and a halves, and they ain't really my forte, and that's where they show out. So I'm gonna see if I can do something with them. We'll see.
Lane, just raise hell and praise Dale, buddy. Go get them.
Always.
Go get them. Hey, you have the advantage, right? You're coming in with a championship sitting already on your waist, so you gotta let them take it off of you. And I don't think you're gonna let anybody do anything. So good luck tonight, buddy. Have fun, buddy.
Thank you. They ain't gonna get it easy.
Yes, sir. That's right. All right, that's your championship 4. Chris McLean, Eddie Smith, Jonah Colbert, and Chris Bedwell. Let's get our starting grid rolling here, as I am pumped. I am absolutely pumped as Eddie Smith capturing the Peg Leg Pole Award here tonight with a 39.78. Starting to his outside, row number 1 is JC, Jonah Colbert. And then, starting in the P3 spot, we have Chris McLean, Jesse Whittington starting to his outside. Garrett Kinder will be firing off with 5th with the last championship contender starting right there in the 6th place spot.
Inside of row number 4 is a 27 machine of Paul Cox with Kyle Roberts in the 35, starting 8th position outside row number 4. Tracy Passons, quick in practice, looking to be first non-championship winner, non-playoff winner here tonight in the 53 machine, starting 9th, with Chuck Pegleg Feltz in the rounding out the top 10 with a 75. Ray Rogers in the 2 machine, starting the 11th position with Joseph Mahar in the 46, rounding out your top 12.
In 13th, we have the main man, Mr. Aaron Adcock. 14th, Willie Evernham. 15th, he's back, folks, Mr. 1-Inch Designs, Justin Miller. Todd Schott, 16th. Eric Bocarter, 17th. Matt Rogers, 18th. Alan Smith, 19th. And McPherson starting 20th with the Clash winner, 21st. Charlie Gates Jr., 22nd. And that is it. Okay. Started really going through a speed run.
Take a second to breathe there. Take a second to breathe.
Started going through a speed run because I saw him coming out of turn number 3, or going in 3 right then. Thought we had more drivers to mention. All right. This is it right here. Championship 4. Eddie Smith, Jonah Colbert, Chris McLean, Chris Bedwell. Or will a non-playoff driver spoil the riches here tonight? Green flag is out. Eddie Smith gets a great launch, but JC is not too far behind, and Chris McLean is right there on the back bumper of the 87.
Yeah, definitely tucked in real nice. Looking to actually hang out JC right now as Chris McLean is not letting Jonah Colbert down. He's fighting already. He's in go mode. You got to be in go mode though. I mean, like I said, it's championship night here. There's no hanging back here.
Now, we heard a few drivers talk about the new bodies, and we even mentioned how the Toyota's got a facelift. They also have composite bodies now, the same type of bodies that Xfinity and Cup are running. I'm wondering if that's going to have an effect on, the damage that we saw in these trucks as of late. We've seen them barely touch the wall and then just be complete junk. Composite bodies are supposed to be a little bit more forgiving. So, hopefully we don't find out tonight, but if somebody does get into the wall, hopefully it's not a drastic race ender like we have saw previously.
Yeah, I completely forgot they had a new damage model. I knew they had the new bodies, obviously, because, how could you not? But I forgot they had new damage, so I'm interested to see that as well. As Jonah Colbert's looking to the inside of Chris McLean, as the top three, they're battling it out pretty hard, and they're in go mode. That's all. I'm going to keep saying that all night. It's my saying for the night.
Now, folks, the ones with the gold banner and the gold spoiler, those are your championship 4 drivers, your top 3, and then you got Chris Bedwell holding down P5 in that beautiful black and red number 95 here. That truck, I don't know, it has some weird designs on the side of it. I can't exactly tell what it is, but I like it. Whatever it is, I like it.
Hey, sometimes that's the best paint schemes, when you can't tell what's on the side of it, but it just looks good.
Right. I like what he's got going on. Watch these trucks.
Look at a shot right here. It's my favorite camera angle right here.
Blazing by, going about 180 right there.
Is that actually how fast they're going, you think?
Well, SDK told me 184 has been the top speed. Right now, Eddie Smith's going 180, 181. But I don't think it's super accurate.
I can try to look on my end. See what they're actually doing here.
As Ratchet Miller said, y'all let Eddie on the pole. This is gonna be nuts. Keeping up the whole peanut theme. I like it. Kick the tires and light the fire, says Kevin Kinder. Let's get it done, boys. Final race of the season. It's been a fun one. I'm sad we're not coming back for season 3, but like I told Adcock, I'm a racer at heart. We started doing these broadcasts just to have fun and basically tackle a challenge that we had not done prior. So never say never on coming back, but I want to race, man. I'm a racer at heart. And right now you got two very talented guys duking it out side by side still for the second place spot. They're not going to let that 87 Planters machine get too far out ahead of them, I wouldn't think.
As it looks like they're going about 180 on corner entry, so it's not that far off.
SDK told me says the top speed has been 185 down the back stretch.
I still don't think Eddie Smith is lifting. If he is, it's very minor. Just looking at speed. Let me go see what else everybody else is doing. Yeah, I don't think they're lifting. I think they're still just full throttle.
Oh, Mahar back here, number 46, up 4 spots since he hit the grid. So he's one of our biggest movers thus far, which is not bad. Only 8 laps into this thing. 31 seconds a lap, 100 laps. It sounds like it'll be a while, but it's going to go by quick. This is the type of track where the field gets clusters and they get spread out. You'll get like groups of 3 to 5 trucks that are kind of just riding in a group. So maybe Bedwell that mentioned it in his interview. He don't expect very many cautions tonight, and I don't either, honestly, because everything does kind of get strung out once everybody has to start lifting in the corners and stuff like that.
I mean, this series usually doesn't have a lot of cautions as is. So, on top of a series that doesn't have a lot of cautions, it's a track that, like you said, gets very easily spread out. So, I wouldn't expect too many, if any, at all here tonight.
In my head, I was thinking it'd be about 12, 13 laps, and we would start seeing the cream rise to the top as far as who's going to be out front and whatnot, and what group each driver will be in. It gives them just enough time to let the tires start to get a little bit of wear in them, because right now they are already almost half a second slower than their fastest lap. They're only 11 laps in now. JC said the track wasn't very abrasive, and it's not. It's not freshly paved, but it's fairly new, so it's not real hard on the equipment. But I mean, you're going, like you said, 180 into these corners, and you're slowing down to like 155, 160, somewhere in that ballpark, and you're cranking that wheel trying to make these corners, and the setup's tight, so they are definitely going to use some tire.
That's kind of crazy. They're already the second off their top speed, and they're only 12 laps in.
No,
So
like half a second.
you're right. Oh, well, you're right on the money though. You said 12 laps, and well, I mean, we're like you said, we're starting to see it as Bedwell moved into to fourth, I believe.
Bedwell is in fourth, and now McLean's kind of falling off JC and Eddie Smith. Now this could be by design too. He might just be trying to save a little bit of tires here, but the way Eddie Smith was talking, I don't know if tires would come into play, but they already are. We're already seeing the time difference here. So I don't know what the best strategy would be. See, that's my problem. I've been in these type of championship spots before, and I've never won a championship on iRacing. I finished second, God knows how many times. I'll always tend to overthink it.
I don't think I've ever been in a championship 4. I'm currently racing my first ever series that has playoffs.
I've been in a championship.
I've never ran a full-time season with playoffs.
I've been in a championship 4 twice, and one of them was a joke.
Cause I remember that. I run obviously, you know, I run short track stuff like modifieds and late models that you don't usually have.
Yeah, we don't have it.
Forks.
We don't use those formats ever.
I've finished second a couple times in those, but it's not like a winner take all type of thing. It's kind of just points throughout the season. As we see, Whittington starting to kind of fall back a little bit. As Garrett Kinder's making a move to the inside with Joseph Mahar right behind him.
Mahar, that 46 is a driver I'm looking at that could be a non-playoff spoil here. Like, basically, he could be the non-playoff driver, get up there and get him a win. Because he was in the playoffs, right? Just wasn't fortunate enough to make the championship 4. But he's had great speed all season long, too. And he's up 5 spots since he hit the grid. The only driver to move more than 3 spots right now.
He is definitely someone to watch. There's a lot of guys to watch, though. There's a lot of fast guys in here as Paul Cox gets down on the apron a little bit. Nice save there. Kind of clipped it a little bit.
Whoa, we got a driver into the wall. That was Kyle Roberts.
That was Kyle Roberts, yeah.
Hit the wall.
Look at the green.
Just a little bit. I like the 17.
Oh.
The green machine.
Hey, I'm the green machine. I'm just kidding. That looks like something I used to run. Actually, it looks like my uncle's paint scheme. It's super similar. It's all black with a little bit of green.
It's simple, right? But I like it. I like how the green offsets the black on it. As now, Eddie Smith kind of opened up a little bit of real estate between him and his teammate, Jonah Colbert. Eddie Smith, I'm going to keep going back to it. A roller coaster last week, and honestly, a roller coaster of a playoffs for Eddie Smith. Or not playoffs, but this final round of the playoffs leading into tonight. Well, we didn't see the same 87 each and every week. And a lot of that has to do with having that bad luck bite you, right? I mean, you can only control your truck.
Yeah, when stuff happens out in front of you and the track's clogged up, I mean, you can't do much. But I'm looking at session details here, and just so we know later down the road, they have 3 sets of tires in the pits and 1 quick repair. So they have 1 free. What do you say? They have 1. The gambling on a house money. Is that your favorite saying?
Yeah, right now they're gambling with house money.
There you go. Yeah, I've never been gambling, so
And now once they have used that, once they use their fast repair, then they're having to dip in their own wallet, right? There's no longer house money. House money is basically free money.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Free money. Ooh.
Right.
Is there 20 laps in here already? We're moving along.
Curious on what a fuel run is tonight. We never ask. We forget it every
I'm
time.
assume, judging off of the past couple weeks, it's about 30 to 35 laps.
Right. That's
just assumption.
That's a good guess.
I like that 27. The 27 truck looks nice. Different, but it's like a chromish silver kind of.
Mr. Paul Cox.
A lot of good-looking trucks. This is a series never disappoints. To have some good-looking
Whoa,
trucks.
we're almost 3 wide back here, boys.
Whoa. Has Willie Evernham has some front-end damage.
Does indeed.
And some right-side damage.
Does indeed. And that's not the right truck either, is it?
That is not the right truck, but do not mess with it because we know your stuff has been messed up all night. So, we're good.
I wonder why his didn't update. I wonder whose else didn't update. Let's go to the field. Everybody else is looking.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it's just Willie. Right, he's ripping the high side, Justin Miller.
Yeah, he was up there on that Kyle Larson line. Oh my goodness, get off the high side, Miller.
He got a little too close to the wall. I like that truck too, the 26.
Mr. Miller?
Yeah.
Reminds me of an old camel truck.
I like the yellow. Is that like a sneak peek at your next car, Tanner? That bright yellow?
Maybe.
I just heard someone come over the radio say something. I couldn't really make it out though. I don't know if there's someone in the wall or something.
SDK's not flashing at me. That don't necessarily mean anything. We've had people flipping it and not telling me before.
See, I got the in race comm, so I got the inside information, inside scoop. I feel like a pit road reporter where I can talk to the team is what I feel like.
Good, you need to go down there and ask somebody what the freaking fuel strategy is.
No, I wanna see if my guess is right.
Well, we're gonna find out. I'm pulling Willie up here.
30 to 30. Oh yeah, Willie was hell less. He doesn't care if we talk to him while he's racing.
Willie, you are live in the booth. You got a copy, brother.
You sure do.
Got any information on some fuel mileage here tonight, buddy?
Sitting right here in the old 91 truck. Looks like I got about 10 laps to go on fuel. I'm probably burning a little bit more up than everybody else because I'm running right around the rim here. So, this kind of racing I like, man. This is fun. Everybody's down the bottom. I'm up here banging boards.
I noticed Raymond pointed out you had a little bit of damage to that truck. Do you get up there and maybe kiss the wall a little bit?
I just jumped the cushion a little bit, just seeing where she's at.
Jumped the cushion. We're dirt racing now, boys.
Had to jump the cushion a little bit, huh? Well, Willie, good luck, buddy. Thank you for the info, and go get her done.
10-4, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was right. I was.
You was not right.
Off.
You said 32 to 35 laps.
Yeah, he said about 10. That was out 26.
Yeah,
so 36.
I'm gonna guess 38.
1 lap off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I could have said, yeah, I'm gonna guess between, like, you didn't just guess a single lap, right? I could have said, yeah, I'm gonna guess fuel will go about between a lap and 75. I think it'll be in between there somewhere.
Okay. That was not at all the same range of numbers.
All right, we are 28 into this event. Let me hear it now. Who do you got? You got Eddie Smith out front. All your championship 4 is riding in the top 4.
I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. They've all been super fast all season. I think Jonah Colbert's going to get it done just based off of the past 1.5 mile races we've had this season.
Going OJC, huh?
Yeah.
OJC. We'll go Bedwell.
Okay.
Going number 95.
I mean, like I said, you can't go wrong with any of the 4 because, I mean, they've won every race this season, as you were saying earlier.
But we shall see. As we are now 30 laps into this. It's the final race of the Apex eSeries Showdown Championship night. Like, pretty sure Raymond, like his tattoo says, it's not the winner always isn't the guy with the fastest car. The one who refuses to lose.
Pretty close. It's pretty close. I think that's actually. Yeah, it's basically what it says.
I think I almost hit it spot on. I may not have hit it out of the park completely.
The start was a little bit. But
Right.
The start was a little off, but I mean, other than that, it was perfect.
It may not have been a complete home run, but it was at least a ground rule double. It bounced over the fence or something.
Oh, it definitely did. There's the start. The start was a little iffy. Then after that, you nailed the.
Oh, well, I tell you what, brother.
Hit the nail on that.
Yeah. Think about it. Joseph Mahar, Matt Rogers.
Hey, 30 to 35. I'm telling you.
You douche. Mama Raymond, you are in the chat and you have not talked to me. You're talking to Ratchet Miller.
George Williams in the Facebook chat says, "Let's go, Chris Bedwell, number 95." My mom, Mama Raymond, says, "Come on, 95, let's get this done."
Ooh,
There's some Bedwell fans in here tonight.
Bedwell's got some fans in the stands. Still all Mr. Eddie Smith out front. He's coming up pit road. I look for JC to come with him. Yep. And McLean's coming as well. He said monkey see, monkey do, and I see you pitting me too. Hey, I'm a poet and didn't know it.
Is that what he said?
I'm a poet and didn't know it.
Is that what he said?
I think that's what he said.
Well, you might have to ask him about that one later on. If you can even remember what you just said.
I said Eddie Smith pitting, JC is too, and now, I don't know. McLean's going too. He said monkey see, monkey do. If you're pitting, then I am too. Something along those lines.
Here comes Bedwell.
That's going to be your next tattoo.
Oh, yeah? Is it? What's it going to be, a monkey?
Yeah. And it's going to have that phrase on it. As now, Mr. Kinder Farm and Ranch very own out front. Number 13, Big Frig Machine. I'm going to get him a lap led around this 1.5-mile track out here in Kansas. I wonder if Dorothy's out here anywhere. You know who Dorothy is?
Dorothy?
Oh my God, Ratchet, they don't make them like they used to.
Are we like Wizard of Oz Dorothy, or like...
Yeah, Raymond, yes.
Oh yeah, I know who that is. I love that movie. Every time we used to get a storm, my grandma used to say we're going to Oz.
That's just precious.
Yeah, dude, it was...
No, I don't remember Wizard of Oz. Of course, I've seen it, but I just know they talk about Kansas, don't they, in it or something like that?
I don't know. My mom would know.
Tammy, help me out here, baby.
She loves that movie. I think I used to get scared of it. I don't know what it was. I think I used to get scared of it though.
Son, you jump up in your me and your mama's bed every night still. I made you quit because you kept on pissing you kept peeing in our bed.
Oh God. Alright,
look, JC, he cleared the gap. Oh, Eddie Smith had him by almost a full second when they entered. And now Eddie's crew kind of let him down on the pit stop. His time spent in the box, Eddie Smith with a 15.38 second time spent compared to JC's only 14.63. So, and Bedwell is the fastest out of all of them. So Bedwell may have the championship crew behind him. We got a battle going on here. Bedwell was almost 2/10 faster than everybody. But right now, McLean and Bedwell are kind of in a hornet's nest right now. Jesus.
Alright, so looking at chat, my mom asked what the question was. He was asking if they were talking about Kansas, if they talked about Kansas in the movie Wizard of Oz. That could just be where she's from. That could be her hometown.
Maybe.
Hometown. Home state.
Maybe. I think I've just heard that reference before, like on NASCAR at Kansas.
It's very possible.
It is very possible, ain't it, son?
Yep.
You freaking
See, that all makes
bedwetter.
sense now. No wonder I'm number 44. You race number 4?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you bedwetter.
What did you just call me?
You bedwetter.
Oh, no. Negative.
Bedwell's ripping the high side now. Eddie Smith and JC, though, are still electing the ride right there at the bottom. An update on Willie Evernham. We saw him ripping the high side earlier, and he has
Still
more
is.
damage.
Does he? Oh, he does.
I think he does have more damage on the right side of the
Hey,
truck.
I wonder if he jumped the cushion again.
Probably. He's silly
Hey,
goose.
at least,
He
I
thought
wonder
we
if he's down on power.
he's probably downtown if you look at the right side of his truck.
Oh, God.
He's a friend of ours. He's on our team. I can make fun of him like that, guys. I don't know, though. Like, if I can see the right side of his truck. Oh, yeah, he definitely got the wall again. He jumped the cushion again.
Got the wrong race, and he's thinking about dirt too much, jumping cushion.
She said, yes, that is where the tornado was at the start of the movie. She was from there, and yes, Jason was scared of the movie. Jason. Really? Freaking Wizard of Oz, bro? I think we watched that in elementary school, brother.
I did too, but I was scared of it. I don't know what it was. I'm not anymore. I can watch that movie all day, but like, not all day. It might get boring. But I don't know if it was little flying monkeys or like, I don't know what it was. Little minions. Minions. Little.
Minions? I think you're thinking of a different movie.
No, I'm thinking of the Minions. What are the little Munchkins? No, they're not called Munchkins, are they?
I think so. I don't know. I don't remember the movie really.
Oh.
But Munchkins, I've heard of that before.
I think that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Battle for the
You
lead.
didn't like
Because we're babbling on.
You didn't like the monkeys. Yeah, it's a problem to this day, Raymond. Or Miss Mama Raymond, he still don't like monkeys. Not the animal monkey.
What?
We're PG right here. We can't can't go any further.
That's so messed up. you got the wrong person if you're nah. I know some people like that though.
Hey, Tammy opened the door. I just walked through it. That's all I did. That's funny.
I wish she slammed it on you.
You were scared of Wizard of Oz. She put LOL. She got the yoke. All right, look here though. All right, let's get back on topic here. Eddie Smith, Donna Gobert have broken away from Bedwell, who is now in third place. McLean is holding down P4. I'm trying to see, did McLean have a little bit of damage on the right side of his truck?
I don't think so.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yes, he did.
He does indeed.
He got a little kiss to the wall, looks like.
We were talking about you and your bedwetting habits.
Oh, my God.
We kind of missed the battle we had earlier. JC was right on the back bumper of Planner's machine up there. Right now, these two right here have just been the class of the field all night long.
As they're coming up on some lap traffic, it looks like. I don't know. Is that the 71 of Burkhalter?
As long as it's not Willie, they'll be all right.
No. Yikes. I think that's a 71 of Burkhalter. If I'm not mistaken.
It is indeed. It is.
I saw the back bumper. That's paint scheme knowledge.
Oh, your Mama Raymond and Ratchet are getting the same tattoo. She said, "Me too, Ratchet. Let's get the same one." Just kidding. And then she said, "Mr. and Mrs. Miller." Oh.
Hey, you said that. You started that, Tanner.
I didn't start nothing. She was married to me, and then she cheated on me with Ratchet.
You called her Tammy Miller one night.
Oh, well, shoe fit. Somebody had to wear it.
I want another tattoo.
Well,
I just got one.
You can get stepson Miller.
No, I gotta get that long saying right across my back. Monkey see, monkey do.
Monkey see, monkey do. JC's pitting, and I am too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that right across my back.
I get it across your forehead.
Oh, oh yeah.
Might make you look better, honestly.
Dang, that's harsh.
Mom,
46 laps in here.
Mama says she's married to both of us.
Oh God.
Hey, sharing's caring.
Oh yeah, is it?
Yeah,
To see
Bedwell's
Bedwell
still
going
ripping the high
around.
side. He's ripping the
Hey,
high side. He's been doing
high
it.
side is
Which is,
probably more fun that way. Get the rush of running up right against that wall.
I don't want no rush, man, when I'm in championship 4.
Look at the head. Look at his head bobbling around like that. I've never noticed that before.
Well,
Is that new?
I think so, and I'm pretty sure your pedals and everything, you can see everything move in these trucks
In
now.
the trucks now?
I think
I
so.
know you can in the street stock.
Yes, and you also can now in the super lates as well. Don't believe me?
Ooh.
Go look. I didn't believe it until Mark Arthur looked down one day when we were building the setup, and they actually do move.
Well, I can't see my feet.
I can't either.
Props of VR. You can look wherever you want to look.
I want one, man. I got my DD1 supposed to be here tomorrow.
Hey! Stop rubbing that in. I'm jealous.
I'm not
I still got the
rubbing it in.
Logitech. I still
Man,
got the Logitech, bro.
I've done this for 2 years now with this piece of junk Logitech.
Hey, that's what I'm going. I'm 2 years in with the Logitech G27. As they're coming up on Willie, let's see.
Oh
See if
God!
he jumps to cooking again.
Hopefully he don't blow his engine like he did at the time to Chris Carroll.
Yikes. Should we give them a story or a background story, or nah? We don't gotta pick on them that much.
Yeah, Willie was going a lap down to Chris Carroll at USA International. Chris Carroll, New Smyrna, sorry. Chris Carroll only had like a 13-second lead over the pack, so no big deal, right? And Willie, who had been involved in an incident prior, his truck was mangled. It had damage. All of a sudden, going down the front stretch, Willie's down low. Carroll thinks he's just letting him go by, and all of a sudden, Willie takes a hard right and just kills Chris Carroll. Come to find out, Willie's motor blew, and when the motor blows, sometimes it can lock up the rear tires, and that's exactly what it did to him. But
yeah, that was funny to watch. I was just like, what?
I was in the broadcast booth. I was in the broadcast booth, and there was still...
You pulled him up into the booth. I remember that. He was like,
There was like 60 laps left in the race, and even when I was doing driver interviews at the end, I couldn't bring it up because I lost full composure again. I was in tears that night.
Let's hope that never happens again to anybody.
Let's hope it does happen again, and I hope it happens to somebody I know and am really close to, so I can poke fun about it. I hope y'all don't get wrecked, because I'm going to get mad if y'all get wrecked. But, or like, no, I wouldn't either. No, it'd be awesome. It'd be funny either way.
Sorry, so I'll blow my motor right in front of you as you're leading a race and just hook hard, right?
And I'll book a ticket with Spirit Airline because you're not worth big bucks. Spirit Airline's pretty cheap, and I'd come up there and beat you up and then come back. Bring Tanya with me.
You don't know where I live.
Nah, I'll just call Mark Lewis.
Yikes.
That's a big yikes. All right, let's get back on topic here. We are over halfway into this event. No caution. Everything's rolling smooth right now. JC has fallen back a little bit, though. Bedwell has got around the 31 of Jonah Colbert. So now Bedwell is sitting P2. I'm telling you, Bedwell has proved to have great long run speed all season long. I can't think of a lot of races that he qualified actually on the front row. And that's not a knock because I can't qualify either.
Me either. I always qualify mid to back of the pack.
Like, it's not a knock at all. He has good long run speed. And that's how he's had these wins. That's how he's in the championship 4. Short run speed only gets you a good starting spot. Realistically. That's all it ever gets you.
Yep. They're all starting to kind of move up now. Eddie Smith are on the outside line as well.
I think they're noticing what Bedwell's doing, honestly. Back when we did open setup, super late model stuff, I was the qualifying guru. That would be all I worked on while everybody else worked on the race set.
You still are that way. We'll go into an official race, open setup.
Oh, yeah.
We're working on a race set, and Tanner's like, all right, what do you guys got for a qual set? I want to go top of the board. We're like, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they try about it, but then they're like, 5 minutes for practice. All right, Tanner, you get that qual set, and lo and behold, we all qualify in the top 5.
That's very true.
Like, seriously, we ran Thunderstruck on Thursday nights, and we always qualify good. And it was always me and Tyler Johnson. We'd be the two that worked on the qual set all night long, just about.
While everyone else did race.
Right, short track, you want to have good qual speed. You want to start somewhere near the front, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to pass at a lot of the short tracks, so you gotta... It's hard to pass everywhere, pretty much. I mean, you never really pass someone that easy unless you're clearly faster than them.
And that's RACING. That's racing.
Wow, you can spell.
Yep. I can date too. Ask Tammy.
Okay. All right, buddy.
Wait,
Look at it. Okay, I don't know. I keep seeing it. Eddie Smith's truck looks like it has teeth. I
what?
keep seeing it. Look at it at the grill. It's got
Oh,
two
they're
little
too
yellow.
yellow. Little,
Dude, it looks
two
like
little
teeth every
yellow
time I
buck
see
teeth.
it.
Eddie Smith,
Yes.
Silverado's running around with yellow, crusty buck teeth.
That's what it looks like. Every time I see it, I'm like, what is going on here?
Looking like SpongeBob. You know how
Yikes.
SpongeBob has the gap in his teeth or whatever?
Yes.
Alright, we are getting close to green flag stops again. What'd they go last time, Raymond? 32, 33 laps, something like that?
Yeah,
32.
32 to 35.
No, nobody went
I think
35.
it was 32 to
Yes.
34, actually. I know Kinder stayed
Burkhardt.
out a lap or two after.
Kinder pitted on lap number 34. Burkhalter did pit on lap 35, though, so they can make it 35. Eddie Smith was in on lap 32. Chris Bedwell was 33, and then JC and McLean, we both saw them go in 32. I look for these four to probably go in at the same time. Unless McLean, he may call an audible here, and he may try to switch the strategy up. I would, if I was McLean, I'd be thinking about short pitting them right now.
Yeah.
Now, you don't want to shoot
You
yourself in
gotta
the
try everything.
foot. You don't want to add an extra pit stop in, right? So you don't want to short pit too far. But, I mean, regardless, I think, unless there's a caution, even if you pit in your window, I still don't think you can make it to the end without another quick splash and go pit stop later on in the race. Without a caution.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I was gonna say, unless you save that whole ton, but I still don't think you'd
Actually,
have enough. Unless,
no, you wouldn't have to save too much. Because look, they go to...
so you probably could go 2 stops.
Yeah, they go... If Eddie Smith don't save at all, he can go to lap 64. What is that? That's
Okay,
30...
36.
36 laps remaining in the race. And yes, they... So yeah, if I'm Chris McLean, I'm not short pitting them either. I'm going to try to make it where I know for a fact
Save
I can
fuel.
make it. But
Yep.
McLean's short pitting them.
Is he?
Yes,
oh,
he
yep,
is.
down the pit road, the 5 machine.
He is, McLean.
Last season's champ. Coming down pit road, see if he's gonna take tires or if he's gonna do a quick little splash and go stop. Not quick. He has to fill it. Either way here. So as he stops on the sign,
I wonder if he's going to force the hands of his other competitors.
right side goes up. Yep, taking the tire.
I look for these other ones to stay out as long as they can. I don't know. After we did the math, I don't know if I like this strategy or not. Because I don't think McLean can go 39 laps. Now, granted, he might be able to. He may have to save quite a bit. But if there is a caution that comes around lap 80, lap 90, and everybody's gonna go in anyways, that will benefit him because he's gonna be faster than them for the first 5 laps here. So he is gonna make up some time until they finally do elect to go down pit road. I think Bedwell and JC, they're just gonna do whatever that blue truck does now.
I mean, I feel like JC probably would anyways because they're
Well,
teammates.
yeah.
But I kind of wonder if I want to take a look at the gap between Bedwell and Eddie as they come around this time. See if he's closing a little bit or if it's kind of staying relatively even.
It's
It doesn't
staying.
look like he's closing, but it looks
It's staying about the same.
okay.
Last time around, Bedwell was 500 faster, half a tenth faster last time around, but it's flip flop back and forth. It's the gap's hovering right at 9/10 right now.
Okay. So yeah, they're about right on pace with each other.
That time around, Eddie Smith was a 32.58 compared to Bedwell's 32.59. And now
Yeah, so they're super close.
Bedwell is right in the range of getting draft from Eddie Smith. So now that he's gotten it into 0.8 of a second, so he has gained a 10 since we just started talking about it. From about 9/10 to a second, you get draft, but you don't really get that suck up feeling. From about 8/10 on, that's when he starts really. He's gonna pull that draft's gonna pull you up.
It's 8/10. I thought it was always 6.
No, it's
Got more green flag pit stops.
I know we tested a while back, and it was a second you got draft, but like 8/10 started actually getting full. But that's kind of it's hard to test, really. I mean, it's Not something you can go out there and really just myth bust. It was me and
Yeah.
Pittman doing it, and you know how me and Pittman are. We were probably clowning around the whole time we were doing it. But
Yeah.
Passons and Adcock both went down pit road here, so I think now you'd be good to make it. Mahar is going down pit road as well. I look for the 87 to come this time by. Let's see. And he does not look like he's coming this time by. He is coming this time by.
Is.
I'm a freaking race risk
Oh,
for.
Bedwell coming in hot.
But you see that time right there, Bedwell gained on him. Bedwell came in really aggressive right there. Hopefully he did not get a speeding penalty. And look, hey, JC stayed out another lap. So he's going to try a little bit different strategy than even his teammate.
He's trying to make sure that he has enough fuel without having to save as much.
One lap does not sound like a lot, but I promise you, it's a lot.
I mean, if they run out on the backstretch and he still has fuel, that's a whole game changer right there. That's
Sunday night, Mark pitted a lap after I did, so he had to save one less lap. It was a difference in finishing 8th to finishing 17th. BPL.
oh, my caution is out on the racetrack.
Oh, JC going down pit road. He's going to have to bypass the stop. No, don't stop, JC. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going.
Do you get a penalty if he stops?
No, he's just going to lose track position.
Lose time. Okay.
Well, it more or less depends on where the pace car's at.
He's stopping.
He may have got in before pace car got pulled off.
I think he's gonna be okay. That might help him actually.
No, he's gonna lose.
Well, I don't know.
No, he's losing. He's gonna lose track position. They've already passed.
I feel
him.
like you have to. I feel like I personally. I don't know. Oh, Garrett Kinder.
Got him.
I was gonna say I think I'd come in and refill, but I want to see what happened here. As Garrett Kinder's whole rear end is mangled up, even the right front. Side by side with Anthony McPherson. Oh, he just kind of bobbles a little bit. It snaps to the outside. Oh.
I think McPherson was trying to pit. I think he wanted to make a late pit call right here.
I think he just came out of the pits though. Could be the fresh
Oh,
tires.
did
maybe?
he? Did he?
Yeah. Maybe the fresh tires.
Oh, JC almost got a piece of that.
Oh.
My goodness, Jesus, take the wheel. We are sitting in the racing groove, and they're coming through 220.
220. Oh God. I don't know about that, but they were coming in. They were coming in hot for sure.
So JC, because he did pit, he outsmarted us. He's gonna be the leader.
Wow.
Just about how the pace car pulled. 9 times out of 10, if the caution comes out when you pull onto the track, you don't want to pit. You don't actually want to. You don't, or caution comes out right whenever you pull on pit road. You don't want to stop because you're gonna lose all the track position. Because the field freezes once you cross start finish line. You're gonna be frozen in your spot until you stop.
Yep.
But we may have just learned something. Because I don't know if I'm ever going to stop, or I don't know if I'm ever going to bypass it again. I may just stop every time because JC's going to be the race leader. Going to have Eddie Smith firing off right there to his outside. Bedwell's going to be P3. Where is McLean? McLean is back here in 9th spot right now.
I wonder if his short pitting. He short pit. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, he didn't have time before it's all cycle, did he?
Yep. Nope.
And he has not pitted yet again. I look for him to come in right now. Yeah.
Yep. Bringing it down.
A race whisperer, baby. Be a crew chief. Although
we can hit up some officials after this if you want to be crew chief.
Yikes.
No?
Although, have you tried I-55 yet?
I haven't. I've seen some videos on it.
I know it's a new track. You're not going to buy it, but you are going to buy it. You're probably going to buy it tonight, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why, is that what's happening after the broadcast?
I don't know. It just depends on how much longer we're here. I just want to try it. I bought it today, but didn't ever try it. It's a tiny track, ain't it? It's not big at all.
I think it's similar to like, I don't even know. It's not huge, that's for sure. It's bigger than Fairbury, but it's not as big as like Knoxville. It's like Charlotte, kind of. I would say size-wise. It's banked though, so it's.
It's like what?
Charlotte.
Charlotte's fairly big, ain't it?
The dirt track, it's not too big.
You sure, Willis? I thought Charlotte was one of the bigger ones, like that, and what's the other one? Williams Grove's pretty big, right?
Let me see. I'll just go look just because I'm curious now.
I think it said like 0.55 or 0.35 of a mile. It can't be that big.
I gotta find it first.
You do your ABCs, it's the letter I.
So the track is 0.4 of a mile.
Really? I also want to try.
Yeah.
Did you see the new oval cars we got? We got the Brazil stock cars.
Yeah, I saw those.
So they look cool for the ones that don't know, but your numbers on your windshield, like over to the right,
Yeah,
like
that'd be hard for broadcasting unless you know paint schemes really well.
no, it's big.
Oh,
So,
is it?
Yeah, it's huge. Like right there above Mr. Planner's top hat, that whole side of the windshield's cut off, and it's your number. Now it may be transparent where you can see through it, like looking through tint or something like that. I'm not sure.
What cars is it? What are they?
It's the just look up Chevy Cruze. I know is one of them, and then Toyota Corolla. As green flag's getting ready to be out, 3 of the 4 championship contenders up in the top 4. Garrett Kinger sitting P4, that number 13 big freak machine, going to try to play a spoiler to the championship contenders here. Maybe get up there and get him his first win of the season. JC got a great launch off. Now JC's going to be the man out front. Eddie is going to have to do the chasing now.
I'm interested to see her because remember they said whoever's out front
Right.
is gonna be able to control. So I want to see if
Eddie said last 20 laps, and we got 28 laps remaining.
yeah. Oh, I don't know. It looked like maybe Jonah Colbert slipped up a little bit there, but it could have just been the camera angle because it's not usually a guy that slips up very often.
Right. But our top 2 are kind of breaking away right now, but that's because Bedwell and Kinder, they're duking it out. Now, Bedwell started underneath Kinder, but both of them just kind of just flip-flopped. Bedwell, he's elected to run the high line basically all night. So as soon as he had his first chance to get up there, he took it.
Yeah, he has really been up there all night. I mean, it's been working for him. Look at him. He's closing in. He's making it work.
Let's get back here to McLean. McLean pitted when everybody else didn't right then. He went back in. That's why he lost all his track position. Currently sitting in the P12 spot. So he's going to need to really get to moving right now if he wants to get up there with the championship 4.
Well, at least he knows he's good on fuel, so.
Right, he is good on fuel, but
I mean, I feel
everybody
like
is now.
everybody must be with that caution.
Everybody is now. I think everybody can make it easily. Well, not easily per se, but yeah, easy. I think everybody can make it easy. They pitted on lap 67, 68. Most of them 68 actually.
Hey, look at Bedwell up there poking his nose to the outside of Eddie Smith out of turn number 4.
Whoa, I thought he was going to get close right there. I think Bedwell will have the momentum. He has Garrett Kinder to his inside, almost giving him a little side draft that's pulling him back. Not benefiting him, that's for sure. He needs to get clear of the number 13 fairly quick because the longer these two stay side by side, the more Eddie Smith and JC is going to extend that little bit of lead over him. As it looks like he may get clear this time out of turn number 4.
He does.
He does indeed. So now, he's that dog chasing the rabbit. Will he catch him? As I think Bedwell may be faster than these two in front of him right now. He's catching them, and he was doing that in traffic basically right there. And we saw him hanging with Eddie Smith after a run, and he had about 6 lap difference in between his tires. Or, no. Did Bedwell have a difference in tires?
1 lap.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, 1 lap. Yeah.
And his were newer. He had a lap newer
Yeah,
tires. So.
yeah, that's right.
I mean, they're all super close. What are they? Are they lap time wise? Are they super close?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 31:23 for the top 2. 31:16 for Bedwell. 31:19 for Kinder. and McLean a 31.63. That scares me for McLean because he's out here basically in no man's land, not really in traffic right now. McLean did not take tires when he put it on lap 69. I heard a little bit of a lift right there in front of him too. Not really having to work at wheel too much. Pretty steady running the Highland. Barely even moved whatsoever.
At this point, if you're in McLean's spot, what do you do as a driver? Do you just kind of throw the championship out the window and just ride, or do you try to push the equipment the best you can?
Oh. If I'm McLean, I'm just hoping for a caution and hoping I'm not involved in it at this point.
True.
He has 9 trucks in between him and the top 3. And not only are there trucks in between, there's a lot of real estate in between him and the top 3. It's Gary Kinder proving how fast he's been all season. I hate that he had to miss a race in the playoffs because that really hurt his chances. But look at him. He's going to the inside of the 95 now. Kinder going to let him hang right here. I think Kinder's from like OKC. Yeah, he's from Oklahoma, so he's close to Kansas.
He's poking us to the inside. Not going to have enough of a run because of the outside lane, but who knows? Oh, look, Ray Rogers going to throw his name in the hat. He said, hey, look at me. I'm here too.
Yep.
He's going to the outside right behind Bedwell, trying to get a little draft off of him.
And Bedwell may got in the wall right there a little bit. He did.
Yeah, he did a little bit.
Or is that the paint scheme?
I can't tell. Might be the paint scheme. Looks like kind of like bricks, like a brick wall.
Well, you look at where it says award. Well, I can't tell. I think he did get into it just a little bit. I saw what looked like almost sparks.
I'm looking at his feet down there, see if...
That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I went back to this camera.
I mean, they're wide open pretty much, right? So it's not really going to show much.
It looks like his...
You can see it moving around a little bit.
Looks like his throttle foot is all the way in.
Yeah.
But... Oh, yeah, you see it. I saw it when he lifted a little bit. Watch his toes. Very top of him. It's going to be hard to tell.
Oh,
it got loose right there and hit the wall. Bedwell, only us need to look at your feet, not you. What's wrong with you, boy? The others mentioning feet. He said, oh, here, let me look.
Yeah. Broadcaster curse. We know better. Come on.
JC. Eddie Smith said in the interview, whoever was leading was the last 20 to go. They'd be the winner here tonight. JC was leading with 26 to go. And now he's leading with only 16 to go and has quite a bit of distance between him and Eddie Smith. They were saying that clean air was a huge, huge benefit to these trucks. And right now it looks like it because we saw Eddie Smith jump out to almost an 1/8 of a second lead over second place after the run kind of went for a while. And now we're basically saying the same thing with Jones Colbert over Eddie Smith.
15 laps to go here. So, yeah, it's winding down, and he's got about, what, a 5-tenth lead right now?
Almost 6/10 of a second. Not 5/10 now. It was 6/10. Now it's 5. Now it's 4.5. Now he's catching him like crazy.
Oh, well, maybe,
I think he's had a
maybe
good...
Eddie's been, Eddie flipped that switch.
I think, well, now it's back. It's just because of the momentum run on the high side.
Gotcha.
And it went...
Whoa, what's going on back there?
Where?
I just saw Ray Rogers and Kinder. I don't know. It just looked like if there was some contact or if Ray just tried to shoot to the outside and use a run he had, but it looked kind of scary. These are battling it out right here for 3rd and 4th.
We're trying to figure out which one's going to get that final podium spot.
We got to do best paint scheme of the night too. We might have to do that at the end of the broadcast.
Good now.
You don't want to miss any of the championship battle. Good, but the front.
Oh. All right, folks. It is time for the One Inch Designs best paint scheme of the night. We almost forgot about her. We have a battle going on up front.
I don't want to miss this.
Please let me know who you got.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Justin Miller in the 26. But that fluorescent yellow is just something else.
He's off the track.
Well,
I'm gonna go number 13 of Garrett Kinder right here. I'm gonna take Mr. Big Frig himself, Mr. GK Garrett Kinder, and you can decide who you want to take a picture of. Just let us know who is the One Inch Designs best paint scheme of the night, Mr. Raymond.
oh man, I don't know. We can go with
Give it to Justin. It's his award.
yeah, we'll give it with Justin. I gave it to Garrett 2 weeks ago. Same basically the same paint scheme. I mean, it's a really good looking truck though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I like it.
We should just give it to both. It's the last race.
Man, it's bittersweet. The final race, and it's our final broadcast, calling it up here on Thursday nights. It's been fun. It has been fun.
For you beating me up. No, I'm kidding. It has been fun. It definitely has. The battle for the lead is intensifying. 10 laps to go.
I really, honestly, if I wasn't losing money in the venture doing it, I wouldn't mind doing it. But I lose money by the time I pay for SDK and Restream. I'm not using it enough.
Yeah.
And I want to race.
So what is that? Is that what you're telling me? We're gonna end up finding something to race.
I don't know. Maybe. I'll be racing here. You never know.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
If,
Oh, look at the battle. What do you think? So I know they're teammates. I know your answer. Actually, I don't. In this situation, going for a championship, do you ship your teammate?
No.
No?
Ship
Well,
your
the last
teammate?
lap.
No, you don't ship him. You
Why
mean,
not?
what do
Well,
you?
it's not a short track. You can't ship someone at a mile
You don't
and a
even.
half.
You don't ship a teammate on a short track.
For a championship?
Well, I tell you what. You do that to somebody. You let me know how it goes over being a teammate. You let me know how that goes. I'm not refereeing that one.
Position, so.
I don't even know if I would ship one of y'all for a race win, Raymond. I don't think I ever could bring myself to bump and run somebody for a race win on team.
Okay.
Now, I mean,
I don't know.
I'm perfectly fine coming home P2.
Yeah, but it's a championship. It's different. Like, obviously, they're teammates, and Eddie said he'd be fine with anybody winning, but
right.
in this position right here, right on his bumper, like, you have to try something. I mean,
Yeah, well, actually, I'm going to try to race you, but I'm going to...
If you have to push somebody down the backstretch and into the corner, you wouldn't do it.
No, I don't think I would do it to any of y'all.
Okay.
I mean, we're not in that situation, so I mean, anybody can say no right now, you know.
In the moment, it's different, yeah.
I still don't like front row last year with Scotty. You know, we talked about it the whole time. If he was pushing me or I was pushing him, we were going to stay committed there at the end, no matter what. And now we would
talk about that race.
We would step out. Our deal was last 10 laps, gloves come off unless we're battling other people, and then we would push each other until the last corner.
Yeah, I watched that race. Yeah,
I was such in the spot to win it, man, and choked it. I
know.
Oh, Eddie Smith got a little loose right there.
Ray
Rogers in the wall as well. Oil on the track or something. My, oh my, that's really going to hurt Eddie Smith in the 87 machine. I don't think he gave him very much damage, but more or less just killed the momentum.
Killed the momentum, yeah. 5 laps to go. It's going to, I think.
No, don't say that. I know what you're about to say, but anything can happen. We may get a caution or anything.
Can't get over the head bobble. It's so weird to see. We could get a caution, but
in terms of entertainment, and this is nothing against JC because I love JC. In terms of just broadcasting entertainment, I wish there would be an overtime finish just for the championship, right? But I know now Colbert, he don't want to see that, obviously, and I understand it.
Yeah, no. But I see what you mean, though. As I think Eddie might still have his draft. Does he have his? Do you think he has his draft 7/10 spec?
Yeah. Now, is he going to be able
Does
to
it
get
really matter that much though, at a track like this?
I don't know. We're going to find out. We got 4 laps to go. Going to be 3 when they cross the stripe for the Apex eSeries Showdown. Shout out to Garrett Kinder for staying up here the whole time. Bedwell's falling back quite a bit now. He was riding up there. Oh, he has damage as well. So right now it's all JC out front. 3 laps to go. Going to be popsicle sticks as they cross the line this time around. As we are getting really close to crowning Season 2 champion. Regular season champion was JC, number 31, Jonah Colbert. See right there, JC Race Graphics. If you need a paint scheme done, hit up Mr. Jonah Colbert on Facebook. But right now, if you need a championship, you may want to put JC in the cockpit because, man, oh man, he's been so fast all season.
There you have it. Popsicle sticks are up. 2 more laps to go around Kansas Motor Speedway for championship night for the Apex Sim Racing eSeries Showdown. I think the gap's closing a little bit.
It's 8/10 still.
Is it? It looks like, I don't know, eye test looked like it was closing.
8/10 even right now. All right, it don't matter what they do now as long as the final flag is out. Final lap.
Flag.
Final lap. White flag is out in the air for your Absolute Product Solutions Ice in the competition. Final lap. JC coming down the backstretch for the final time tonight. Got almost a full second lead over Eddie Smith as he's running into turn number 3. Folks, it's been a fun one this season. And I think Mr. Jonah Colbert had more fun than all of us because not only was he the regular season champion, he's also going to be the champion for season number 2 Apex eSeries Showdown. Congratulations, Mr. JC. Jonah Colbert, very impressive not only night but season 4. The number 31 camp, but also all of the Dirt Affliction guys. Just brought home 1-2 with Eddie mowing the grass there on the end.
He did still get second. I wasn't sure about that because he went for a little slide.
And Garrett Kinder, shout out to the number 13. Bounce back race for him. Brought home P3. I know Ratchet and Kevin love to see that in the chat. But right now it's all about our main man, Mr. JC, Jonah Colbert here. That's awesome, man. Very, very well deserved. Look at this banner he has down there. He says he's from Oklahoma City. He's the original Rebels Racing League ARCA and Goat Liker truck champion. And now he can add Apex eSeries Showdown champion as well. Tough break for Bedwell, who had great speed, man, there for a while. That race just kind of fell back there at the end, and McLean never able to get that track position back that he needed. But still, nothing to hold your head down about. Right at home. P4 out of the championship 4, but still a very impressive season nonetheless. As we're going to watch Mr. Jonah Colbert burn it down for the final time of the season. Rightfully so here. Burn it down, young champion. Burn it down.
One last burnout. I'm going to do a... What is it? A Poland victory or Irish
Poland victory lap. Polish victory lap.
Polish victory lap.
All right, let's
See
get up.
I'm waving the imaginary flag out the window.
Get up our 3rd place man, Mr.
All
Garrett
right.
Kinder, representing Pole Man Motorsports this week. Right at home P3, round out our podium.
All right, pull them up here. I will take care of this. Garrett, this is Jason, the 5 Kings Network booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
So we see you started 5th position here tonight. Kind of just, you were up there all night, riding around, just really good speed all night. You, brought home 3rd. What do you, take me through your race here?
Oh man, the setup felt pretty good. I mean, it was kind of tight and long run, of course, but you know, it's kind of weird about Kansas. I don't know if they've done the setup, but it's really just a wide open track. You might have to lift just a touch through the middle of the corners or through the entries, but a lot of it was just draft and then just kind of playing the cars around you as much as you can. So man, it was a fun race. Some close quarters racing. I had a real good time racing around with Ray Rogers there for a little bit, and also I think it was Chris Bedwell. I was up there side by side with him for a bit, but I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah, we saw those battles. Definitely good show as we were watching that, and then also the battle for the lead. So yeah, P3, never a bad night. Good way to end the season, as maybe some momentum for next season. Who you gotta thank for that 13 machine getting you up on the podium tonight?
Well, of course, I got to thank the primary sponsor. Kind of rushed this paint scheme together with this new truck body, but Kinder Farm and Ranch, of course, is gracing the hood of this truck once again, and can't be more pleased to have them on board along with Ratchet Speed Shop. But they're already texting my phone, all that stuff, and blowing it up. So a big shout out to both of them. Big Frig and Cross 5 Cattle Coolers, Wolfpack Racing, and Po Man Racing. All my teammates over here. Chris got kind of shuffled back a little bit on some pit strategy stuff. So unfortunate for him. I wanted him to be up here competing for this championship win. Of course, I got to thank you guys up here at the Five Kings Network and Apex Sim Racing. Just anybody that has contributed anything to this league that has made it a betterment. You know, Aaron Adcock, he puts in a lot of work for this thing, and I think it's very apparent about the product you see on track, about the kind of racing that he promotes and puts on for all of us. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to the champ, Jonah. He's an Okie along with me. So glad to see that trophy come home to Oklahoma.
A good race tonight, P3. We'll let you get back down to your team and just hang out and maybe try to jump in here and watch some of the next season's races. Won't be broadcasting it, but I'd still like to come watch.
Well, come on with it.
There you go. That's your third place finisher tonight. Driver the number 13, Garrett Kinder. Get ready here. Pull up Eddie Smith as he actually just blew up. Eddie, this is Jason, the Five Kings Network booth. You got a coffee?
Hey, what's up?
So you showed great speed all night long. Got out to the lead early on and just drove away from the field, man. You were super strong, and even at the end there, you were super strong right on the back of Jonah, but you got the wall a little bit. Take me through your race here.
Yeah, clean air was king. I mean, I said that at the beginning, and that was absolutely true. I mean, you get out front, there's nothing really anybody can do. We didn't know about the high line until we saw McLean and Bedwell do that. So that was new to us. We didn't really expect that to work, and then we were able to jump up there and kind of get that figured out on that first run. Luckily, seemed like after about 20 laps or so, you jump up in the high line, you can keep the momentum up. And it was a fuel mileage race for most of the race. So we were just trying to manage that, and Jonah was going to do a different strategy to make sure we had 50% chance to win a championship, and so he was going to do the fuel saving strategy, and I was going to try to keep the lead. So I tried to stay ahead of Bedwell there and come down that second pit stop with 0.1 gallons left, just stretching it as long as I could, and got that caution, unfortunately, but we were able to retain the lead, and but gave Jonah the lead. And so when that happened, you know, it's a matter of, you know, I could race Jonah and give the win to somebody else, or we work together like we have been all season. You know, I wouldn't want to stop working together at the biggest race of the year. So yeah, I mean, it was just work with him the best we can. We saw Bedwell get up there in the high side, and I know he understands, but I jumped up there to basically block his air, take the air off front of his truck, and try to run that and allow Jonah to kind of pull away, because I didn't have anything for Jonah anyway. And there at the end, once Bedwell dropped back, all of a sudden I started running Jonah down as he migrated to the top side, and I had plenty of speed. There's just no way to get around him. You couldn't go to the bottom. And the only way I can maybe do it is try to sneak up to the outside, entering in the corner, and that'd be one of those moves that could take us both out. So we tried to make it exciting. I got into the wall there just trying to make something happen, and but man, glad to get second place. Congratulations to Jonah. Just a great season and a great race.
And definitely a great season. Good way to end it off. Teammate getting a championship, you finishing in second, and a cool way to cross the line. You know, sliding through the grass made it a little extra excitement watching you go through and doing a little power slide. What do you got to think on that number 87 machine for a good season here? A really good season.
Yeah, thanks. Thank Aaron Adcock for sending us the invite, man. It was the better racing league decision I've made in a while to come over here. Me and Jonah, man, just fit right in almost immediately. Love these guys. Even with some of the issues that we had at the end of the season, you know, water under the bridge now, I mean, it was still overall a great season. Want to thank Jonah and all the Dirt Affliction, Eric Burkhalter, Trevor Burrs, Alan Smith, Todd Schott, man, without those guys, we wouldn't be able to get it. And then congratulations to Jonah again for the championship. He had a heck of a season, definitely deserving. I hate to see Chris, the two Chris's, Chris Bedwell, Chris McLean. I want to thank them, though, for a heck of a season, man. It's fun battling those guys all season long. Really got to know Chris McLean a lot this season, and I tell you what, I'm a big fan. Didn't really get to know Bedwell enough, but on the track, I can't think of a better guy I want to race. So definitely want to thank them and everybody else that we've had some amazing racing all season long. So thank y'all in the booth. Thank Aaron and everybody who does all the admin and in the league. So that's it. That's all I got.
There you have it. There's a P2 finisher here tonight, Eddie Smith. We'll let you get back down and celebrate a little bit after Jonah gets his interview. But good luck to you next season. Like I told Garrett, I'll probably try to jump in and watch some of the races and see what's going on with the league and you guys. So good luck to you next season, and go celebrate with the team.
All right, guys. Hope to see y'all around. See you, Tanner.
Later, Eddie, buddy. Congratulations. All right, boys. Then there was one. He was the regular season champion. Came back and backed that up with now an actual season champion. Original Red Bulls Racing League ARCA and Goat Locker Truck champion. Add Apex Eastern Showdown to that list. Jonah Colbert, you got a copy, brother.
Hey, fellas, what's going on?
Man, we're doing good. You're probably doing slightly better, Jonah. Talk me through from that final restart on. How nervous were you, and did you feel pretty confident, especially coming to that white flag?
Oh, man. I don't know. It was like when you got the 87 in your mirror, man.
Right.
You're never confident. You know what I mean? He has that effect on people. But when Bedwell was still up there with us, I felt pretty confident because I knew Eddie was going to run interference because we're all about the team. But I knew once we got inside that 10 laps that he was going to give me everything, and I saw Bedwell fall back, and then I knew it was on between me and Eddie from there on out. And just had the benefit of clean air, man. It was everything tonight. And whoever was out front really kind of controlled the pace and controlled the track. And you could run high, you could run low, and you could run pretty much wide open for most of the run. So the exception 3 and 4, you had to lift a little bit. But it came down to that. And I think everybody got into a wall. They were trying to push it hard, last-ditch effort. Eddie was trying to see if he can make it stick down there on the bottom, and I think he just washed up a little bit from that dirty air. So,
I mean, you came out in front of him off one of the pit stops, I know, and that because you followed Eddie for like the first 50 or so laps, I remember. And then, but once you got out in front, it was like what you and Eddie both said in the interview. Clean air was a big difference. And could you feel the difference in the truck once you did get out actually in front with some clean air on the nose?
Oh, 110%. Whenever we started the race behind him, I ran wide open maybe 3 laps or 4 laps, something like that. I was lifting in 3 and 4 almost immediately. Even when me and McLean were running side by side, the dirty air makes the truck so tight, and you can't really do anything once you get up to him. You don't get a big enough run to get under him. And the high line didn't really come in until late in the run, and by then it was, all he had to do is move up, or all I had to do is move up, just take the line away. So, yeah, it made a massive difference. I don't know, it was like someone took the splitter off the front of the truck or something.
Right. I mean, I know these trucks have always been kind of aero sensitive, but I was wondering if maybe the new bodies that they got made it that much more or what. But you can definitely see the difference just because each time leader was able to get about a 0.4 to 0.5 second lead over second place. So we can definitely see the clean air and dirty air working out there. But, I mean, you played to perfection, Jonah. Regular season champion, and then I'll be dang if you didn't bring it home in the playoffs, too. You got it done, Jonah. You got to thank for number 31 tonight, brother.
Shout out to Eddie, man. The dude's been a great teammate all throughout the season and all throughout our history of racing together for 20-some-odd years. And it's great to have him on board every time we step out on the track, man. It's a blast. Whether he's winning or I'm winning, man, we're always having fun. We make the best of it. It could have gone either way tonight. Could have went to McLean or Bedwell easily, if they had gotten out front. It's just, like I said in the pre-race, it's going to come down to a little bit of luck because everybody's so even in the top 4. We've all won races this season, and luck, struck on my side tonight whenever that caution came out when it did because Bedwell and Eddie had just pitted, and it just worked out in my favor. You know, I mean, I can't sit up here and say it was a strategy thing. I just got lucky. So shout out to McLean and Bedwell for making the Final Four. Those dudes are, I mean, they're quicker than hell, dude. It was a blast racing McLean door to door tonight. Ain't many people in iRacing that I can trust to run that close, that many laps. And, you know, he knew I'd hold my line. I knew he'd hold his, and it was fun. And Bedwell's the same. I didn't get a chance to race him much tonight, just because McLean was running interference on him, so it just kind of worked out that way. But you know, I couldn't ask for a more deserving Final Four. It's a great league. It's a fun league. It's one of the most fun leagues I've had in the trucks, and I've been in a few of them. So, shout out to Aaron Adcock for putting this great league together. Shout out to all the sponsors, Five King Networks for broadcasting all this. You know, it's been awesome having you guys on board all season, man. It's been good talking to y'all. Y'all been a real good duo up there in the booth. It's been fun to chit chat with y'all and hear your stories and stuff. So we're sure gonna miss y'all whenever y'all are going next season, but it's been a blast and appreciate all that y'all do.
It's been fun, Jonah. It's been really fun. Y'all have been nothing but class acts all season long. Y'all been competitive. Well, we've seen that as far as like Discord after the race, stuff like that. We've been some arguing, but then it's funny. You go to that next week and nothing goes on from there, right? Y'all kind of just put it behind you. And that's what we like. We love the competition. We ball bust up here, and I mean I love how y'all leave it all out there each and every week, and y'all do it respectfully, and I love that. It's been a blast. Congratulations, Jonah, on bringing home the championship trophy. I'll be keeping my eye on y'all next season, that's for sure, buddy.
All right, guys, y'all have fun. Y'all take it easy, man.
See you, buddy. Thank you. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. We have we've been calling this series for a season and a half now. And like I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, I'm been losing money this entire time, but it was fun. But then once I got that itch to really want to start racing with the team again, on top of losing money, on top of not knowing if I'm always going to have somebody to help me or not, I did not want to commit to another season. And it sucks, but it's all right. We'll still keep an eye on these guys, and we're still going to be rooting for them. And hopefully, maybe we'll even have number 44 truck out here next season. Who knows? It's been a super fun season, though. Your championship 4 night, Jonah Cobra P1. Eddie Smith brought home in 2nd. Bedwell came home in 3rd. And Chris McLean, last season champion, he came home in 4th tonight. Our top 3 finishers, Colbert, Smith, and Garrett Kinder. Garrett Kinder had him a bounce back race. We'll pull up our top 10 finishers right here real quick before we close up shop. And as we do that, Jason, what's your final thoughts on the Apex eSeries Showdown season number 2?
Great season, all season long. Great racing and a lot of fast guys in here. I'm definitely gonna miss the guys in here, talking to them. And like I said, who knows? Maybe we'll eventually get ourselves out here, see how we can match up against these guys. I mean, we know, we've watched, they're super fast, so definitely gonna miss them, miss the racing they put on, miss everybody that's in chat talking to us. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in when you did, and the support from everybody. It's been great. But go through the lineup here and we'll sign off for one final time.
See your top 18 finishers, how they cross that finish line for the final time. Folks, like, just to reiterate what Jason said, thank y'all for tuning in. And until next time, we'll see you.